devotion this afternoon. I am thankful to all of you guys for being here and always liking, subscribing, and sharing. Onward. I am going to make some scalloped potatoes today, creamy scalloped potatoes. So I'm just going to take you down and show you what some of the ingredients I'm using to just so we can get started, okay? Okay. First thing I know you see is my potatoes. These are Yukon potatoes. I have already skinned them and washed them, and I need to slice them up. This doesn't take a lot of ingredients actually. I'm gonna slice up this onion, and I'm going to saute the onion. I'm also going to use some garlic in it. I'm going to use some half and half, or some heavy whipping cream when I make the roux. And of course, to make a roux, you got butter here. There you go. And I'm going to use some cheese. I'm going to use this triple cheddar cheese, and I'm also going to use some sharp cheese. Okay, so I'm going to just show you guys, because I have a mandolin here that I got from QVC, and you know it doesn't hurt your fingers. So I'm going to show you, just give you a quick look at how I do that. So let's hold on tight. All right, here we go. This is a mandolin by Zakarian. It's actually a Jeff Zakarian mandolin, and yeah, I got this on QVC. And if you need to use a mandolin, I suggest you use something that does not cut up your hands. And you need to first skin your potatoes, and they all need to be around the same size. So after you set this part up, and there's some little mechanism in the back to make it thicker or thinner, or however way you want to actually do this potato, or whatever else you want to use the mandolin for. Let's see if that one will fit. Yep, that one fits. Let me just show you guys how this is done. Real simple. You put the vegetable in, or whatever it is you wanna use, and you just press. You push this down into it, and you press it up and down. And so, all of your slices will come out the same. That's what happens. That's what it is. It's real simple. I love it, actually. I don't like mandolins, but this is the thickness. This is the thickness that I'm going to be doing my scalloped potato. So I'm going to finish this up, and after I get that part done, I will be back with you. Okay, guys, just to let you know, I sliced up all of these potatoes here in less than 3 minutes, all of them. And I'm telling you, this thing is worth its weight in gold. It didn't even, I think it cost $25 or something like that. Wasn't that even that much when I bought it? I'm telling you, if you ever see these on QVC, get them. I am not sponsored by QVC, but I'm telling you, when thing works, it works. This thing, or if you find something similar to this thing works very, very well. Very simple, and very quickly you can get the work done. All right, guys, I am back. I'm at the stove now. I'm gonna put a little olive oil in my pan, right in my little wok here. You don't have to use a wok. You can use whatever frying pan you have. It's fine. I like my wok because it's a little deeper, so I like using it. So in goes the olive oil, and I'm going to put in the onions because I want to saute my onions. This is one whole onion right there. There you go. That's one whole onion. It's a big onion, and I'm going to saute this thing. So, let that get right. I'm going to saute these. As they're sauteing, I'm going to put just a little bit of salt on here. Just some Himalayan salt. I'm going to get a little bit. Just to season it a little bit. And I mean a little. That's a shape. A little shape. That's it. I'm going to also put in a little dash of this nutmeg. And I mean a dash. That's it. 2 dash. Also, I'm going to put in some of this seasoning in here, which is some garlic. It's salt-free garlic and herb seasoning. So in she goes. There's that. A little onion powder, a little red onion powder. And this is Spain Spice. Thank you, Raymac, for introducing me to this stuff. I like all their stuff. Anyway, a little bit of this. And some pepper, some black pepper. So we are just gonna caramelize it. And once we caramelize this, we're coming out of the pan and we're going on to the next step so we can make a roux. This is really not a hard recipe. It really only takes a few minutes as long as you can scallop those potatoes. You get them thinly sliced quickly. You can have this, you know, part of your everyday meal, or you can certainly have this for a holiday or whenever you like just want some scalloped potatoes. Okay, these onions are caramelized. Doesn't take that long to do that, and I want them in a different bowl. I want to take them out so I can do something else with this. So into this other bowl it goes. Quite beautiful, quite beautiful. There goes those caramelized onions. Now, I'm gonna put some butter in here. About a half a stick of butter right there. And with the half a stick of butter, you know what? I might have to put more butter than that in there. We like butter, so I'm gonna give it more than a half a stick, maybe almost a full stick. 2/3 of the stick of butter. And as that melts, we're gonna put some garlic in here. So in goes a lot of garlic for me. This spoonful full, that's how much I put in. You make your life as easy as you possibly can. And that's how I'm gonna make my life. So in goes the garlic. I'm about to make a roux. Okay, guys? So you need some fat to make a roux. I'm going to put in about, see how big that is? A heaping kitchen tablespoonful, maybe two. 2 heaping kitchen table spoons full of flour. And then you mix it, then you turn it, and you stir it. What you want to do is definitely get this flour taste taken out of here. You want it out. So you go on, you stir this. And then it takes about, 2 or 3 minutes because you want to definitely get the flour taste taken out. And while it's doing that, as I'm going through this, I'm going to still add some more of this garlic flavor in here. This garlic and herb, salt-free. And I'm also going to add in some, here you go, some black pepper also. Season it up. Season it up in layers. That's what I do. And also some onion powder. Here we go. Some onion powder. Put some of that in there also. Some red onion powder. And it goes. And another pop of nutmeg. Put that in there. There we go. And I'm going to keep stirring it. And I want all that flour taste out. Okay, I'm back. It's been a minute, and it's ready for the next step. I have 1 pint of half and half, and you need about 3 cups, half and half. Heavy whipping cream or milk if you have it, whatever. That's what whatever you got in the house is what you use. I'm going to use half and half and a little bit of heavy whipping cream. So all of this goes in. And you want to stir it. You want to stir it in. And put about half of this heavy whipping cream in also. And stir it. Just stir it together. This is how we're getting our cream for our cheese sauce. Okay, we want to just stir it in, let it go. Now as that's warming up, in goes the cheese. Cheese of your choice. I'm just using some sharp cheddar and some triple cheddar. Mild and everything else is in it. Actually, triple has some, it has white cheddar, sharp cheddar, and mild cheddar in there. So it's a whole bunch of cheddar in here. So I'm going to use, it's starting to boil a little, which is good. There you go. You want to keep it moving as you make this sauce. So right now I'm going to put at least half of the bag of sharp cheddar cheese in here. At least half of that. That got to go in. Then I'm also going to put in about half of the other bag. Half of this one. And I'm going to put in some Parmesan. Those are the cheeses I'm using. You can use whatever cheese you want. That's what I'm using. And I'm going to stir it until it becomes nice and thick. And that is my cheese sauce. Okay guys, I am back. And I have my bacon dish here. You see? It's already greased and I'm ready to go. First of all, I'm going to put a little bit of this sauce right in the bottom of the bacon dish. Right there. So here we go. It's in the dish. Spread it around a little bit. This smells so good, boy. It smells so good. I think this will be part of my Sunday dinner for tomorrow. And the video for today, but Sunday dinner for tomorrow for sure. So you put that in. You put in some of your, put in the potatoes. Let's get them in here. Okay, got the first row in. Now I'm going to put some of the onions in here, probably about half of them. Spread them out. There we go. Got the onions in. The next thing I'm going to put in here is some of the extra cheese that I got left over in the middle of it. Some of that. Some of that. And for sure, you got to put some sauce on here. Okay, so about half the sauce went on it at this point. And we are going to just cover it all up. Make sure it's totally covered up like you want. This is going to be the last layer, so I'm going to try to get all the rest of it on here. I got more, I think, than I need, but we'll see. It's going to be potato-y. Okay, I got all my potatoes in here right now. So, what I'm also going to do, at this point, I'm going to put a little pepper right on top of those. Just a little sprinkle of salt right on the top. And some onion powder right on top of that. So you layer and you season and you layer. So you put in the rest of this. I really should put it all at the bottom, but I'm gonna put in a little bit more of the onions right on top. These onions are right here at top, on the top. Just a little bit more. And now I'm gonna put all the rest of this sauce right on top of that. Whatever I got left is going in here. Okay. So, all the rest of this cheese. And all the rest of this cheese. Okay, that's what she looks like. She's going in the oven. Well, I have my oven set on 400, but 375 to 400 is fine. Leave it in there an hour till it starts bubbling up, and then it's basically done. Just as an FYI, I put this on my baking sheet, and then I put it on top of there, and I covered it up loosely because this is gonna bubble, and I don't want it to bubble over in my oven, so it's gonna bubble over on this sheet. Okay, everybody, this is my scalloped potatoes, cheesy scalloped potatoes recipe. And it just got out the oven. It was in the oven about an hour and a half, not an hour, 15 minutes or so. That's really what it was. And what I'm gonna do is use my fork to just make sure it's tender, meaning the potatoes are tender, and they are, they seem to be. This is boiling hot. It's boiling hot, and I am not going to eat this because I don't think I'm going to eat these because it's boiling hot. Or maybe I will. Okay, I got a little napkin so it doesn't drip on me. But it's hot. But I really, really can burn my mouth with this one. You should let it sit for a good 15, 20 minutes before you cut into it. But you know how I am. Just want to taste it. It is really, really good. I want more. It is good. It is good. If you like scalloped potatoes, give this recipe a try. Other than that, I need to say bye now. I did a whole Saturday, 2 videos. I'm exhausted. I gotta go and I need to eat. So everybody, please, please subscribe, like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you all. But I'm out of here. Mwah, mwah. Have a good night. Bye-bye.